Hey guys, this is a video for 7th grade regarding theoretical probability of compound events. A compound event consists of two or more simple events combined in one event, right? So you basically got one event after another event after another event. For example, let's say I have a number cube and I want to know what the probability of me getting a 6, okay? That's 1 out of 6. But let's say I flip heads and I want to know what's the probability of me rolling a 6 and flipping heads on a coin toss. Well, that's 1 out of 6 and 1 out of 2. So what you would do for a compound event is you would multiply those together. So it'd be 1 out of 12. So the probability of me getting a 6 and getting a heads on a coin toss will be 1 out of 12 chance of having that happen, okay? So the more events you have in sequence means the less likelihood that that's going to happen, okay? And the 1 divided by 12 is about 8.3%. 8.3% roughly. So not very good. All right, so let's say we got another example here. Let's say that Mr. Freeland, rolls 2 fair number cubes. What that means is that these are fair. They're not weighted on one side or the other, okay? So it's fair. It's equally likely outcomes, okay? But let's say I roll 2, and I want to know what's the probability of me getting a number greater than 8, like I just did here. 2 6s, that's 12. That's greater than 8. Oh, there's 9. That's greater than 8. Okay, that's 8. Not greater than 8, but it's 8. Okay, when we can do this, it'll take a while, okay, to figure out each time. So instead of doing that, what we're going to do is come up with what we call a sample space. So a sample space is basically you just doing the work ahead of time. You creating the work, saying, okay, if I've got 2 1s, right? If I've got 2 1s, what is the sum? What's the total of that? Well, that's 2. Well, let's say I've got a 1 2. A 1 2 would create a 3. And so basically what you're going to do is you just go ahead and go down the line. And it becomes pretty easy once you figure out where it starts. 2 plus 1 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you basically can see a pattern here. 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so that's what I'm going to do here. So we fill this all completely out. And then what we want to do is we want to find out which 2 dice, if we, again, the sum is greater than 8. So how many times do they occur that's greater than 8? Well, 9's greater than 8. 10's greater than 8. 11 and 12. Well, how many do we have that are greater than 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 10. And what's the total number of outcomes that we could possibly have? Well, 6 times 6 is 36. So we've got 36 possibilities, right? So that's going to be your total number of outcome. And in lowest terms, that would be, let's see, 5/18. So that would be it. So the probability of me rolling a sum greater than 8 is 5 out of 18. And percentage-wise, that would be 5 divided by 18. Would be about 27.7%. About 27.7% roughly. Okay, not a very high chance, but if you think about it, it's almost 1 out of 4, right? 25%. So it means if I roll this 4 times, I should get at least one sum greater than 8. Let's see. All right, 7. See, that was 5. Okay, that's 2. I need 2 more. Ah, there it is. 9. And that's 7. So you can see that's 1 out of 4. That's close to 25%. It just goes to show you it works. It works. Okay, not perfect. Okay, I could have got it twice there, but all right. One last example. Let's say Mr. Freeland's getting dressed for the day to teach at school. Let's say he randomly selects an outfit to wear and he doesn't care if they match at all. That sounds like my typical day, to be honest with you. Except for now, because we're teaching this all online. But you can imagine my closet's really dark. I can't see in there. I just grab a pair of shoes, pair of pants, some socks, a belt, and a shirt, okay? And I want to create an outfit. And I didn't put underwear in there because I didn't think that was appropriate, okay? We won't go there. But let's say I've got this in my closet, and I put them on randomly, and I don't care if they match or not. I want to know, how many outfits can I make? How many outfits can I actually have here? Well, very similar to what we've talked about up here. You take the number of items you have, or the total number of outcomes for each event, and multiply them. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take the number of outcomes we have, like the number of items we have, and we're going to multiply them. I've got 10 pairs of shoes, 20 pairs of socks. Just imagine just those two items alone. 10 times 20 is 200. I could have 200 different combinations of shoes and socks. 200 just out of 10 shoes and 20 pairs of socks. Isn't that crazy? And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to multiply all of those together. That's it. So this is 200. 200 times 20 is 4,000. 4,000 times 20 is, it's going to be, 80,000. 80,000 times 4 is 320,000. All right, 320,000 possible outfits. I want to make sure I got this right. That sounds like a lot, but I think that's what it is. So 10 times 20 times 20. Oh, wait. 10 times 20. Yep. Times 20. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Good. Times 20, because that's 20 slacks, or 20 pants, times 4. So 320,000 outfits. 320,000 outfits. And you do the same thing. You go in your closet, or wherever you have your clothes at. How many shoes do you have? How many pairs of socks? How many number of shirts do you have? How many pair of pants do you have? How many belts do you have? Right? Don't even count the underwear. Don't even think about that. But just imagine your outfit, what we can see on the outside. Multiply them all together. See how many outfits you can have. I can guarantee you, some of you guys have more than I do. Okay? And I probably have a little bit more too. This is just an example. But wow, 320,000 outfits. Okay, some of my favorites. I use more than one outfit in a month. I promise you that. But anyways, well, hopefully that helps. Again, it's this theoretical probability of compound events. If you have any questions, email me. Catch me on Zoom. Ask me questions later in person if you can catch me. And I'll hopefully be able to help you out. Other than that, catch me in the next video. Guys, Godspeed. God bless. Have a great one. Bye-bye.